Good morning to all of you. Uh, Today you will have a HCDA subject lab. First time we are interacting for the scene. So I'm Riddhi Kotak and I will take your HCDA lab also. First we will discuss about the teaching scheme, what exactly you have to do in this subject that today we will discuss, right? So just give me a second to present a teaching scheme for the scene. Okay, so HCDA, the subject code that is 01CE0405, and the full name is Human Centric Design Approach. So, uh, whenever any user, you are as a user, you are accessing any kind of application, software, web applications, or a mobile applications. So, every time it is a concern of the user that it must be user friendly easily you can access that functionality, right? So that is the reason in this subject you have to focus more on a designing perspective. Okay, so that is the first point. Second thing is that currently you are attending a workshop of web development where sir covering many html css and javascript related concepts, but you have not practiced that. So, while you will come to the laboratory, you have to do that. That is the first task. We will assign some activities and that you have to perform at your end. Second thing is uniquely we will assign uh, one definition, right? Say for example, student one, enrollment number one, have to develop the application based on this. Say for example, a grocery shop. I'm just giving the example, right? So an individual student will assign a one task and they have to perform or implement one static website. And that will be your submission regarding this subject. Second thing is Viva. In a Viva, external faculty will conduct it, right? So subject credit is 1 and 25 marks Viva, 25 marks term work, and total subject mark will be 50. Now, by learning this course, as a student, you are able to understand the functionality of HCDA. Second thing, whatever the task is assigned to you, you have to find the solution in a such a way that it can be used by any end user very easiest way. So major concern or focus you have to apply on a designing of that application or a functionality, right? See, as a IT people, you can easily access the website, mobile applications. But same way you have to think about a non-IT people also, right? They are not that much use of this functionality. Say for example, for online shopping in our day-to-day life, majority of the users prefer Flipkart as well as Amazon, right? So there are lots of features available over there through which it is very convenient and user friendly for the user. And due to this pandemic, majority of the, we can say that the mass converted to online, whether for the shopping, whether for the payment, or for the business oriented also, right? So ultimately, for your growth or for the future perspective, this is the things which we have introduced in your this subject of HCDA, that this is the beginning step while you learn how to develop a static website. Once you will go for the higher semester, Later on, you will learn many languages like a Java programming. So, with the help of that, you can convert your website. There are many another languages and functionalities through which you can convert your static website into dynamic website. So, it's a step by step process, right? And you will learn some extra things by this subject. After that, it will you have to create ideas or your application very innovative way so that it can be helpful to end users socially. So these are the outcomes you will get by learning this functionality. Second thing is that you have to create your own prototype. Prototype is nothing but you can say that upon designing structure. Say for example, before constructing any building, you need a raw plan, you need a plan, right? Design plan of that building. Once it is approved, verified by the higher persons, civil engineers, and that things, then and then construction will start. Just imagine the scenario that directly the workers or the builders start building the building. So at the end, will they get the correct outcome? The chances or the probability is less. But to get the correct outcome as the client want, what you need to do is you need to prepare one prototype, then and then you have to switch to building your application. So same functionality we will apply over here also. Initially days you have to um, start with implementing basic HTML commands exercise you have to do. Today itself we will start that. Whatever is are covering in a workshop, practically you have to implement over here. These all things you must have to do by yourself. That means because it is a not group activity, individual student have to do the task. So if you will start by today, then you can able to create your website at the end of the semester. Second thing, we can guide you, we will help you, but you have to do this. So first you have to perform few exercise, then you have to create your prototype, whatever the definition we will assign. For that you have to create the prototype. Prototype means, say for example, you have to create a one shopping website. So in that website, what is your home page? From the name of the website to everything. Like on a home page, how many uh, sub page you want to give? Suppose you go on Amazon. So on a home page, it will give you many options, right? For the product, for the categories, like for the children, woman, man, for the house functionalities, kitchenware. So that things you have to define what a number of things you want to add in your system. Contact details will be there, addressing page will be there. So prototype means you have to define this much of things, and then you have to switch to implementing this. So this is how we will execute this subject. So am I clear to everyone what you have to do? See, if you are having any doubt, you can ask to me, right? Okay. So now what we will do is you can download, if you're having a notepad, few functionalities you can run in that. Second thing is you can download notepad plus plus software. That is one. Again, you can say that a tool through which you can start doing this exercise. Already sir have guide to all of you, but still notepad plus plus you just need to download it. And once you're done with that, just write in a chat done. We will start implementing few basic things. Initially, I will run the things, then I will assign the activities basic level that you have to perform, and make sure all of you do this, right? So effectively we can learn these things. No one? How many of you are ready with your Notepad++ text editor tool? So I will ask you to present your screen. Okay, one student. What about others? Approx 23 students are here. Okay. Okay, fine. Now you just open your text editor, Notepad++. Let me go with the first thing. See, once you will open, it will be like this, blank. The first thing is you have to mention your document type. So right now you are doing it HTML. So can anyone tell me what do you mean by HTML? You can unmute your audio and you can give the answer. What do you mean by HTML? Yes, it's a hypertext markup language. See, whenever you are accessing a website, so it's a collection of many tags, many meta tags, and many kind of functionalities are running behind it, right? So hypertext. Once you are clicking on that website, it will redirect to the next page. So for that backend, what coding is done, and to build that kind of functionality, you need to go with HTML, right? Okay. So that is the reason you have to specify your document as a HTML, and every command, like you have learned a C language. So every command is having its syntax. Same way in a HTML, you have to use this opening and closing triangle bracket. And second thing, whatever the command you start, you must have to end that. Like HTML. So you have to close that directly. Do the practice like this. So HTML, and after that slash html. Within the bracket, whatever you write, that slash will indicate to the system ending of that tag. Okay. Now we are generating HTML document. So that is the reason HTML and slash HTML I have given over here. The whole thing you will divide into two parts. First one that is header part and the second one that is a body part. We know these things, right? What is header and what is body. The, so for example, you all are from the TC2A batch. So the header part will be TC2A batch, and in body part we can go with the student's name, enrollment number, your contact number, the institute ID details, right? That will we will do later on. So that will give you information about this header information. So that we will include in a body part. So for that, what you have to do, first you have to start head and you have to complete head. Now I want to give the title, the TC2A badge. So according to you, you can give any title. It is not necessary that you have to give this title. But for my concern, I have assigned this title. After that, you have to write the body part. After completion of head, you have to start body, and within that body, you have to use this H1 tag. So how many heading tags you have learned from the workshop? How many tags are available? Right now I have used H1 tag. Yes, correct. Yes. All the students are correct. Very good. Okay. So right now I have used H1 tag. So just all of you do the same thing. Create simple HTML page. Use two things, heading and body part. We will go with many kind of exercise, basic things. Then I will assign the task which every students have to do. First, you just write this code in your text editor. How to run that also I will do. So don't worry on that part. Once you've done, just write in a chat. I will go with the next step. Okay, very good. Okay, so the next step will be you have to save this page. So for that, just go to File, Save As. You can save it anywhere. I'm saving it desktop. You can give any title. Lab1 dot extension will be HTML. You have to save this page as a HTML. Now, what you have to do is you just go to that the functionality where you go to the document where you have saved your file. Like I have saved it lab1 Just right click, open with, and go to any browser. Currently, I am on a Google Chrome, so I will select Google Chrome. Okay, just a second. I have to present my screen. Just a second, I will repeat this step. Okay, so what I have done, I have saved my this file as a lab1 HTML. Now I have to go to desktop where I have saved this file. Now just right click, open with any browser. I'm going with Google Chrome. So see what it will do, whatever heading you will assign TC2A badge. In my code I have written TC2A badge. So it will show me over here the body part, whatever you have written, that will be displayed over here. Are you getting this point? So do the same step and run the outcome. Okay. Now suppose you are changing something. Over here I have assigned H1 tag. Let me take H2 tag and I am writing like uh, HTML demo. Anything you can write. Just for your practice, you have to complete this tag, right? Okay. Now just save this. Over here, I'm changing the title also. Fourth Sem ME for your easy understanding, right? Just save this. Okay. Now you can do yeah, you can do one thing. You just refresh it. So see that changes will also apply. Over here now it is fourth sem MU. Also this H2 tag is added in which I have given HTML demo. So next step, what all the students have to do is just change your heading. In a body part, you just enter the details like, let me write it over here. You have to enter a six details. For that, you have to use H1 to H6 tag like a student name. I'm not doing formatting or the command. You have to do this. Enrollment number. You have to write answer also, right? Whatever your enrollment number. Student name, enrollment number, then institute ID. You can write your address, contact number. It's a file, and then you have to write your gender. So these are the six things you have to change in your code using H1 to H6 tag. So just do this, and once you're done, just write in a chat done. And please, all of you must perform this. You think like this is very basic, but once you have a practice on this, step by step, you can perform other things. Yeah, I have shared it. I have shared that text one. Text editor screen is already. Yes, Dwarkesh, screen is not visible to all. I have shared it. See, if you are having any doubt, you can ask or you can unmute your audio. Dwarkesh, why you have raised your hand? Yeah, you just ask. Okay. Yeah, okay, okay. Yes, yes. So that six things you just have to make a minor changes. Initially, I will do those things so easily you can do. But every time, do not depend on me because next every student will assign a different task. So at that time, uniquely you have to work. Second thing, you can refer. Just a second. Let me complete this. I don't know whether you have heard about W3C school or not, but you can refer this website for your easy understanding. W3C school for every HTML, CSS, JavaScript with the syntax and example. Also, they have provided you the editor where you can run the things and learn the things, right? So you can refer this also. Yeah. Let me complete the same in my system and parallelly you also have to do. Okay, so same thing. Yeah, I have to complete this tag also. So just save this, go to browser, just a second, refresh it. Yeah, again I have to share my screen with you all so you can check my outcome. Yeah, okay, very good if you are doing this. But parallelly I'm running so another students can easily understand what kind of modifications you have to apply. Okay, so I have just refreshed the browser. I have given the title that is a personal details. So same is reflected over here. Previously it is a fourth sem MU. Now it is a personal details. See, now you can clearly differentiate between H1 to H6 tag. Over here the font size is same, but once you run according to that H1, H2, H3, H4 font size will decrease. So as sir have told, and also like whenever you are creating any kind of web page or any document, so some header which is of a large size, then somewhere your description will be in a font a smaller size. So same way you can reflect it over here, right? I have created parallelly with you, so easily you can understand this, right? How many of you have done? Okay, three students have done this. Very good. Now, next task I will assign, which you have to perform. Next thing is you have to use hyperlinks, right? Hyperlinks means what? Suppose in your website you will redirect to another page. So for that hyperlinks you can apply. I have already done this over here. The syntax is what? You have to start opening bracket, then a space h reference equal to in a double quote you have to provide the website full name. In my case, I have provided marwadiuniversity.ac.in. So it's up to you at which page you want to redirect or which link you want to provide as a hyperlink on your page. So that you have to provide. Then again double quote and bracket, triangle closing bracket. Then you can apply any text. Like once you will be redirected to that, you need some text on which you will click and then you will be redirected. So I have written like visit Marwadi University. Then you have to complete that a tag that is for the hyperlink. So this is the syntax. Just in your editor, open the new page, use the syntax. You can give any website.
Ma'am,
Yes,
what does this href means?
that is a hyper reference. Hyperlink reference. See, in my page, I will redirect, I will show you the outcome so easily you can understand. This H reference will, you have to provide the reference of website or any URL where you want to redirect to that user. Sometimes you are using any online applications where you click on that page, you will be redirect to the another application. So same way you can do this using a H reference hyperlink. So you have to provide the reference where you want to go or you want to redirect the page. Let me just run the outcome. Easily you can understand this. What I have done over here, I have provided H reference as a Marwadi University .sc.in. Okay. Now let me run my code. So easily you can get the idea. Okay. Now let okay. I have saved this file as a link.html. Open it with Google Chrome. Right? So over here I have saved this file as a link.html. It will display the text which you have written in your code. I have written visit Marwadi University. Okay, so that is the reason it will display that message only. After that, what you have to do, you have to click on this link. Just a second, it will take the time and it will redirect to that particular link. So see, it will open the Marwadi University website. By clicking on that link, you will be redirected to the another website or another link. So now you are getting what I have done over here. I have provided the H reference as a HTTP, then this full website name www.marwadiuniversity.ac.in. So it will redirect, will provide the reference of a Marwadi University. Are you getting this? What it will do? I don't know who have asked the question, but am I clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, good. After that, let me just assign the task. Yes, anyone is having any query? Okay. Now again come to this. Or you have to insert the image. Now you have to do this by yourself. Insert a image. I have provided one link of W3C school. You can refer it and you have to do it by yourself. See, I can do this, right? But the thing is, I want an input from your side. Whatever the task I will assign, at least you try to refer the things and do it by yourself, right? Otherwise, what happens? I will do this thing, you just observe the thing, but I don't want because it is a lab, so you must have to do the things in your system. So, first task, all of you just insert the image. That is your next task. Can anyone tell me or write in a chat how you can insert the image? What is the syntax? Yes, you need a few things. First thing, you need a one image. So, your system, if you're having an image, then it's good. If you're not having image, you just download it. Yes. After that, you have to go with image tag. All the students are correct. Space SRS, that is the source you have to provide. Right? If you are downloading from somewhere, then URL in your system, you have whatever the place that file is available, that full path will become a URL space ALT. So ALT, that is nothing but alternate text for the image. Whatever the text you want to provide, that you have to write. Say for example, you are uploading the image of your. Let me write the syntax over here. So alternate text is nothing but the text which you want to display. Suppose you have uploaded the image of Marwadi University logo. So you have to write in alternate text as a Marwadi University logo. Yes, the student have given the syntax that all are the correct. Now you just do the same. This is the syntax, same way I have provided the syntax in my page also. So you just do that thing. You can upload your image also. because you have to prepare your resume in which you have to upload your image. So just do this thing, and once you just done, just write in a chat done. I will ask any student to present the screen. Do it faster. We have to do another activities also. How many of you done? Say syntax already we have provided. You just have to apply the two things. Just provide the URL of that image, and then text. That is very easy. It's take only 1 or 2 seconds or minute. I'm waiting for your response. Okay, okay, good. Yeah, good, very good. Next, you just do one thing, create a table. No, first just prepare a paragraph. Whatever image you have insert, uh, add the details about that. So for that things you learn the paragraph or not. Which command is used to create the paragraph? Which tag? Yes, correct. Whatever the text you want to describe about that image, suppose you have upload Marwadi University logo. So what you have to do? Just describe about Marwadi University in 2-3 lines. If you have upload your image, describe about you and using the paragraph tag. That is the next activity. Because while you prepare your resume, you have to uh, write your qualifications, then your strength, weaknesses. So at that time, you need a paragraph tag. And for any applications or functionality, you need this all the basic tag, each and every page. So as I told, today is first lab, so we will go with very basic tag. Though you know, still implement this. It will improve your functionality how to do this, right? How to implement it. Okay, how many of you have done with that also? Paragraph tag. Okay. What about others? Okay. Now the last activity for the 2 days lab, you have to use table. Create a table. Okay. In that, what I want serial number. In the next column, I want degree. Then I want a university. Then I want passing year. And last, I want percentage. So this is the last task. You have to do this. You have to create, and I want 5 entries. I want 5 entries. For example, yeah, it's up to you. Whatever the you want to enter. You can go with like ME, MTech. You can go with BTech. You can go with HSC, SSC, or any other degrees you want to apply, like PhD, postdoc, right? But you have to practice the table. How, which tag will be used to create the table? Yes. See, first you have to count your column, right? So how many columns I have assigned? Total one, two, three,
Ma'am,
four, five. Yes.
this table has to be written inside body.
Yeah, yes. See, I have assigned a five column so that you have to create inside tr tag. Like first tr, in that you have to take th. So it will give you table header, and table header will be serial number, degree, university, passing year, and percentage. And once first you have to create the table command. After that you have to use this. You have to create the column. So first write tr. Then once you complete that tr, you have to start entering the entries. Yes, this is the correct syntax. Like first table, then create the tr, and within the tr create the td. First, we will create the basic one, right? You not need to apply any kind of style. If you want to maintain, you can apply the style also, like how much margin you want to assign. Say for example over here, first take table. See, I'm doing it roughly, right? Or you have to do it correctly. So let me complete this table. Take okay. Now within the table, first you have to take TR. So just give the space. Okay. Another thing, within that TR, you have to use TH. Complete that TR also. So you will not forget how many new tag you have started. If you will forget to complete any of the tag, it will not give the correct outcome. So it's always a best practice. The tag which you start, just complete it initially. Okay, TH and slash TH. And within this, you have to write that. Okay, first I have to assign serial number, right? Okay. What you can do is first count how many columns you want to create. So suppose five. So just copy this and five times just paste it. Okay. Now just enter the details one by one. Okay. So serial number, then degree. Likewise, this just complete it. Parallelly, I have to start taking the attendance. So this is the perfect syntax. You just have to add your details, right? And you are able to fill or complete your table. I will upload one activity document in your MEFJ portal. Let me show you over here the task assigned by your workshop expert, that you have to complete that activity first. Just a second. Whenever you get a free time in a lab also we will do this, but you must have to complete this, right? Based on the things which you are learning currently in your workshop, no other extra activities. Like sir covering this introduction to HTML, and that based on that hands-on activities you have to do. To first task is you have to create your CV. So for your CV, as I told, you need to insert your image, you need to create the table, you need to give a heading, you need to, within that heading, you have to write the description. So all the basic things, the commands which are required to create your CV, I have covered in this lab, right? So this document I will upload. You have to start. running these activities. These all are the hands-on related to the workshop. Your CC have already shared one link where the document and material is available regarding this workshop. So for your reference, you can learn or refer that materials. Okay. Meanwhile, let me start your attendance. Okay. So 91 series 68, you have to unmute your audio only. No one will write in a chat. Okay. On 9168.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 69,
Present, ma'am.
70, 71, 73.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
70.
You are 73. Then what
No,
was another?
I am 70. I was doing coding, so I forgot to.
Yeah, it's okay. Next, 74,
Yes, ma'am.
75,
Yes, ma'am.
76, 76. Okay,
Present, ma'am.
77.
76 present.
Okay, okay. 77.
77. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 78,
Present, ma'am.
79,
Present, ma'am.
80,
Present, ma'am.
81,
Present, ma'am.
82, 82. Okay. 83,
Present, ma'am.
84,
Present, ma'am.
85,
Present, ma'am.
86,
Present, ma'am.
87,
Yes, ma'am.
88, 88. 92 series 1,
Present.
2,
Present, ma'am.
3,
Present, ma'am.
4,
Present, ma'am.
5,
Present.
6,
Present, ma'am.
7,
Present.
8, 8, 9, 9, 10.
Present, ma'am.
Which number? Anand?
9 roll number.
Okay. 10?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. So absent numbers are 82, 88 and 08. Anyone from that numbers?